Okay, top 50 songs of 2024. You know what the deal is. My top favorite 50 songs of 2024. And obviously, music is subjective. I'm sure people would disagree with me on this list and certain placements, but this is my list. And I'm going to try to keep it short because it is 50 songs. It's a lot to cover. So I'm going to keep it kind of concise summaries of why I like these songs. And yeah, I'm going to hopefully go through this list pretty fast. So be prepared for some yapping because there's going to be a lot. Okay, obviously, number 50 is Empty Out Your Pockets by Juice WRLD. Catchy and one of the most polished posthumous Juice songs. Still pretty standard though, but that's why it's at 50. 49, Chill Bae by Lil Uzi Vert. Sorry, I'll move my cam. Very catchy and well produced. Probably the best on EA2 because it is a pretty terrible album, but it is a Drake ripoff, so, and that's pretty evident. He even does like a Toronto accent in the song. 48, Bodyguard by Beyonce, a perfect pop country song that doesn't make me mad. A lot of times when artists do that pop kind of country bag, it pisses me off and I hate it, but this is actually a good attempt, and this record was a good attempt at that. It's fun, witty, and catchy. 47, American Nights by Bryan. Feels like an American night, like the title does the song justice. There's a warm, nostalgic feeling that I get from the song. 46, Diego Morando by The Alchemist and Conway the Machine. Obviously, The Alchemist always has great production, and this beat is no different, but Conway flows over this beat so well. It's absolutely beautiful. 45, BMF by SZA. This is probably the newest release on this list. This record came out like 2 days ago at the time of this recording. So that's why the placement is lower. It could have been higher if I had some more time to live with this record and these songs, but it's a perfect pop song. The sleazy guitars and groovy drums mixed with SZA's gorgeous voice. Honestly, could have gone with like Love for Me, which is one of the songs off the record, or Kitchen, but I chose BMF just because of the pop appeal, I guess. 44, The Cup by Dave Bluntz. And I know some people are probably going to clown on me for this, but I love this song. It feels like a celebration with the, obviously kind of negative lyrics, but the production is so elevated. It's catchy. And Dave is honestly a good lyricist. Like, some of the storytelling about his upbringing is pretty good. And I obviously don't like that he used the F slur in this song, but besides that, I love this song a lot. 43 by Sampha, Spirit 2.0. The jazzy production mixed with Sampha's voice and layered vocals makes for such a trip for a song. Yeah, I love this record too. Just jazzy, just layered vocals all throughout the record. But I chose this song. 42, Gold by Blue and Exile. Some of the best rapping and writing you'll find in 2024. Great storytelling that immerses you in this track. Elevator Hum 41 by Declan, McKenna. The song should be massive. It's super catchy and great melodies, interesting production. There's a little jam with horns that I really love. I love when artists do little jams in their songs. Number 40, 2 a.m. Magic City. Shout out to some underground hip hop. There is going to be a lot of underground hip hop on this list, so be prepared. So yeah, Freshie. I love Freshie's high pitched vocals mixed with the spacey production. It's great. 39, Starburster by Fontaines D.C. This should be in a movie, very dramatic with heavy riffs. 38, Fallout by Lyrical Lemonade, Gus Dapperton, LilYachty, and Joey Badass. Catchy, warm indie rock song that has Joey Badass on it. So it's interesting. I wouldn't expect Joey Badass to be on an indie rock song, but yeah, I think the Lyrical Lemonade album was actually quite solid. 39, Paid a Price by Young PG. Obviously Cardi inspired, but he doesn't drop music, so this is what we got for now. 36, Everything We See by Khalid. Less production mixed with catchy hooks and beautiful Khalid vocals is a recipe for a great song. 35, Dr. Britt Baker by Westside Gunn and DJ Drama featuring brother Tom Sauce. I've never actually heard of that guy except for this song. Jazzy Westside Gunn songs are always great. Brother Tom has a great chorus. DJ Drama is just yelling per usual. Number 34, Mexico by Post Malone featuring Billy Strings. The Ghost Riders did their thing on this one. The storytelling of the song is incredible, mixed with the Billy Strings production. It makes for like a classic folky country song that is probably one of my favorite styles of country. And yeah, this is a pretty terrible album. In my opinion, I made content on how much I don't like this album, but this was a really solid song. I can't lie. I really enjoyed this one. Number 33, On the Set by Freddie Gibbs. Might be one of the most introspective Freddie Gibbs songs that we've gotten. Hopefully he does more records like this in the future. Just great lyricism from Freddie on this one. Okay, 32, Where Yo Daddy by Concrete Boys and KARRAHBOO. The elegant strings mixed with KARRAHBOO's laid-back flow makes for the best song on this project, in my opinion. I think KARRAHBOO honestly carried Concrete Boys. I can't see them going on and doing another record without her, but we'll see what happens with that. Number 31, Death of Me by 1AM. The lo-fi spacey production mixed with the laid-back flows makes for such a chill track that feels like you're in space relaxing. Number 30, Blue Sky by Kid Cudi. This is what I go to Kid Cudi's music for, the uplifting messages and just the uplifting production at the same time. It's just absolutely beautiful. 29, These Walls by Dua Lipa. Dua obviously knows how to make a great pop song, and this is an example of that. The funky bass with the breezy layered vocals, just chef's kiss all around. Number 28, California Dream by Ab-Soul featuring Vince Staples. This song has such a West Coast feel with the guitars. It feels like you're chilling at the beach. Both Ab and Vince find such intricacies on the beat. It's great. I should mention that Little Homies is an honorable mention on the Vince Staples record. It actually didn't crack my top 50, but that song, Little Homies, off of the Vince record, definitely an honorable mention. 27, Talk Talk by Charlie XCX. Brat. I mean, it's Brat. What can we say? So catchy with some synth pop electronic production. Yeah, definitely a peak of this record for me, at least. Just super catchy, and I honestly think it's better than Apple. I know a lot of people would say like Apple was the best off of Brat, but I think Talk Talk is more catchy. Number 26, 06 Dreaming by Cordae. Cordae samples one of his mom's old songs while rapping about her career failed, but now he is succeeding. So just genius stuff to sample your mom's song while also rapping and telling a story about your mom's career and now your career. It's beautiful, full circle moment. 25, Oppenheimer by Lilo. The synths provide such an otherworldly feeling that is just unmatched. There's a lavish feeling mixed with Lilo's flow that makes for one of the best underground songs from this year. Again, lots of underground stuff on this list, and I think I should explain some of my favorite underground rap is that spacey production. So you're gonna see more of that and kind of that description on this list of just like spacey production with the underground rap. That's like one of my favorite subgenres. Number 24, 10 by Fred Again. Such a groovy track that feels like you're floating. Number 23, Wishlist by Denzel Curry. Denzel's aggressive flow mixed with this insanely lush yet energetic beat makes for such an anthem in Denzel's catalog. Yeah, King of Mischievous South has so many bangers on it, but I decided to go with Wishlist. Number 22, Beverly Hills by Doce. This song shows that Doce can do like pop songs mixed with great lyricism. I was surprised actually at how good Doce's voice is. Like, this is a really great pop song that deserves to be bigger than it is. Number 21, Red Roses by Navy Blue. Jazz rap is probably my favorite subgenre of all time, and this is honestly peak that. Navy Blue always does great jazz rap, but his new record from this year, I chose Red Roses off of that. Navy Blue gets introspective off of this jazz beat. I can't ask for more, to be honest. Number 20, Modern Girl by Bleachers. Jack Antonoff is able to take this Springsteen-esque sound and add it to like a modern context. Such a fun song that feels like it could easily be turned into a jam, or it was spawned out of just a jam with your friends. Number 19, Rainbow by Coldplay. This song is surprisingly so good and beautiful on an album that is so basic, but this song has made me cry. The ambient synths, then going into an almost dreamlike state with the drums and guitars. This shows that like Coldplay could do something amazing, but choose to make music for grocery stores. So yeah, it shows their potential, but they decide to make pop songs. Number 18, City in the Stars by Logic. The song feels like you're floating in space. The Robert Ivory vocals are so good. The song feels like Logic finally achieving inner peace with himself. It's very powerful in the context of, just Logic as a person and his catalog. Number 17, it's not on the screen, but Burn by Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. This might have been top 5, but it's less than 2 minutes, so I don't think I can include it in top 5. This song feels straight out of Backpack EA era, like College Dropout, Late Registration. It's just, we get one of Kanye's best verses in years mixed with this catchy chorus on this album. This is honestly peak Kanye for me. This style of Kanye is peak for me. It could have definitely used more verses and maybe another chorus to be longer. That's why it's at 17 and not like 5, but just a great song from Ye and one of his best in years. Number 16, Bruiser by Igwe Aka. I don't know how to pronounce his name, to be honest, but this is my favorite underground rap song of the year. The spacey production and synths mixed with the catchy melodies and the interesting vocal layers that come in and out. Super, super catchy and interesting, intricate production. Just great. My favorite underground rap song, like I said, from this year. 15, Blue Sides by Schoolboy Q. Again, I love jazz rap, and this has some of the best lyricism in 2024 on it. Some of the lines on here are super powerful and super deep. So yeah, if you haven't heard Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q, check it out if you like rap. Number 14, Sanjay by Mac Hami. The best flow of 2024 on the song. Like, it's stupid, bro. Like, the flows on this song are insane over this beat. Just, he glides so well over it. Number 13, Tore Up by Don Toliver. I think Don honestly achieved one of the best rock and rap merges of all time on this album. That's just my opinion. Maybe that's a hot take, but I think this song is the best example of that. It seems even better live from the videos I've seen. Number 12, Timeless, The Weeknd and Playboi Carti. And this beat is stupid. Produced by Pharrell. I mean, you're going to get something great. The Carti verse is probably his best rapping, maybe ever. That's a hot take maybe, but I think Carti's verse is one of his best of all time. Going through his different voices, I mean, it's stupid. The Weeknd also does his thing. Then the Mike Dean synths come in at the end. It's perfection. Number 11, Family Matters by Drake. Obviously, we know who won the beef, but this is a great diss song. You can't deny it, even if, you're on Kendrick's side, but obviously most people are on Kendrick's side. But yeah, you can't deny that this is a great diss track. Drake tackles so many different flows on like 3 different beats. It's stupid, dude. One of Drake's best songs, in my opinion, like ever. Number 10, Not Like Us, A minor. My mic got unplugged for number 9, so my number 9 is Like Him by Tyler, the Creator. Obviously one of the most vulnerable and open songs Tyler has ever captured, and it feels so theatrical and cinematic with the synths that come in, and Tyler's vocal performance is really good as well. Just a lot of my subscribers are Tyler fans, so I don't think I need to elaborate that much more. I think people recognize that this might be one of Tyler's best songs ever. Midnight by James Blake and LilYachty. If this was the last song I heard before I died, I wouldn't be mad. It's so beautiful yet eerie and haunting. The last part with James Blake's vocals talking about death is it's absolutely beautiful and just sent me floating. Number 7, Lamar de Mueve. Yeah, I definitely did not pronounce that right. By Billie Eilish. Obviously a French song. There's 2 parts to the song. Different. They're completely different, yet they feel like they belong together. The first part is, like I said, a French pop song-esque production that feels super lush, then flowing beautifully into a synth pop auto-tune song. It's a masterclass in blending different genres and styles into one. It's just, yeah, I think might be a hot take. This is the best song off of Hit Me Hard and Soft, but I'm gonna say that. And obviously shouts out to Birds of a Feather. I considered putting it in this slot, but I find this song to be more interesting and I replay the song more. Number 6, Death and Romance by Magdalena Bay. The psychedelic synth pop transports you somewhere else and just keeps taking you higher and higher. Just keeps building with the synths and guitars. It's really a trip, to be honest. Number 5, Lithonia by Childish Gambino. Gambino does stadium rock so well on this track. The hook could be interpreted as depressing, but I take it as someone who feels free, which that mixed with the stadium rock drums and guitars feels like complete freedom and absolute bliss. So I love the song so much. Number 4, Paladin Straight by 21 Pilots. It was honestly hard to pick a song from Clancy, but I chose this one because I think it's the most impressive off the record. The synths make for such a dramatic climax to this album. Then to get dialogue from the characters at the end of the song from the story that they've been telling for years, it just makes it that much more cinematic. 21 Pilots needs to make a whole album like this. Like, if you ask me what I would want from the next 21 Pilots record, I would say more stuff like this. Synth heavy, like just cinematic, dramatic stuff. And they kind of did that with their new single, The Line. Number 3, Ex-Military by JPEG Mafia. The amount of different changes the song goes through is insane. There's beautiful samples, then there's punk rock punches. Like the line, "I'm not just throwing paint at the wall," perfectly summarizes this song. It's an extraordinary piece of music full of so many different layers. Just super impressive from JPEG Mafia, and probably his best song ever. That's what I would say. Number 2, Holy Holy by Jordy Group. The song is probably the most accessible off of this record, which is saying something, but with that being said, it is still quite absurd lyrically. The guitar riffs are so good mixed with the absurd lyrics. It makes for such a unique experience for a song. When you think it's hit its peak, it just keeps impressing you and impressing you, just keeps building. It's so good. That's why it's at number 2. Okay, number 1, Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar. I don't think I need to explain why this is an insane song, but I should explain why it's at number 1. And that's probably because of my reaction to the song and other people's reaction to the song. I can't think of another song that blew me away and left me speechless like this song did. because when I first listened to it, I genuinely didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my God. And I think that was a lot of people's first reaction. So I don't know if I've ever had an experience like that with a song. So that's why it's at number 2 and why I think it's the best song for 2024. Okay, I got it down to 15 minutes. That actually wasn't that bad. Let me know, what was your top 15 of the, or top 50 of the year? I mean, obviously that'd be hard to do in a comment section, but leave at least like your top 10 or your favorite song from the year, your number 1 spot. I want to see that. I want to discuss. And where'd you agree with me? Where'd you disagree with me? And just leave it in the comments down below. I'm proud of myself for getting this down to 15 minutes. I thought it would be way longer, but yeah, Playboy Cardi likes my channel. You should too. Subscribe, like, and leave that comment.